perform the indicated operation, write the result in the form of a plus bi. Can somebody tell me what I means? What does I mean? Somebody earlier said I is -1. Not quite right. Okay, let's see anybody who logged in tonight. Davina, do you know what I means? Have we got to that part of the lecture yet?
No.
No?
You can work it out, please.
When you have square root of -1, you replace that with I. That's a complex number. So everywhere you see square root of -1, you replace it with 1. So if you look at I squared would be I times I. So in this case would be square root of -1 times square root of -1. It's like if you're saying square root of A times square root of A is equal to A. So this would be equal to -1. So you may want to remember these two, that I squared is equal to -1. And everywhere you see square root of -1, that would be the same as I. So we're going to keep these two in mind right now for this fun problem. So in order to eliminate this I, if I had only one I could multiply by itself, then I would eliminate that I to rationalize this. However, I have two terms here. I have 3 plus I. If I multiply this by a factor, then I would eliminate that 3 plus I. Anybody know what that factor would be? How would I eliminate 3 plus I? How would I eliminate this I from this binomial? I'm going to give you a little hint here. If I have A plus B times A minus B, can somebody tell me what this is equal to? A plus B times A minus B. This should be easy question. Jennifer, do you know what that is? A minus B times A plus B, that's difference of squares. Do you remember that?
Yeah, somewhat. It's A squared. A squared minus AB. No, A squared plus, right? Yeah, A squared minus B squared.
Right. So that's called difference of a square. So if I have A plus B times A minus B, I get A squared minus B squared. So your terms here is 3 plus I. If I multiply, this called its conjugate. If I multiply any binomial by its conjugate, the result would be A squared minus B squared, and this square would eliminate any part of I or radical that you could have at the bottom of the fraction. So if I multiply top and bottom of the fraction by 3 minus I, let's see what happens to the bottom of the fraction here. Using this difference of square property, can somebody quickly tell me what is 3 plus I times 3 minus I would be equal to? I see, Michaela, you just logged in. I don't know if you have a microphone or not. If you do have a microphone, you can click on the talk button and you can talk at any time. So if you know what 3 plus I times 3 minus I, can somebody tell me what that would be equal to? This is 3 plus I, right, times 3 minus I.
9 minus I squared.
Very good, yeah. That would be the first term would be 3 squared, which would be 9, minus exactly I squared. But what is I squared is equal to, we just said? What is I squared is equal to?
-1.
-1. Everybody see I squared, you can replace it with -1. So it would be 9 minus 1, so which is equal to what? 9 plus 1 equal to 10. You see how I eliminated the I by just simply multiplying this by its conjugate? So 3 plus I, so 3 plus I times 3 minus I results into 3 squared minus I squared, because A plus B times A minus B would be equal to A squared minus B squared. So these squared would cause all these I, or if you have radical, to eliminate. So this would be 9. This would be I squared. We know I squared is equal to -1. So we replace that I squared with -1. So we get 10 here. So the goal here is to not have I or radical at the bottom of the fraction. That's what it means by simplify or rationalize it. So this would be equal to 10 at the bottom of the fraction. So at the top of the fraction, I get 9 times 3 minus I. So now if I can go ahead and distribute that, I would get 27 minus 9I over 10. Now, since my choices here at the top is the form a plus bi, so I have to separate these so I can get it into that form. So I can write it as 27 over 10 minus 9 over 10i. So my a is 27 over 10, right there, and my b is 9 over 10. So what would be a correct choice here? A, B, C, or D? Looks like that is D.